In fact, it disappears. Yeah. Suddenly it's not there. And that is why I call it a wave. The person arises like a wave. Yeah, it is suddenly there and suddenly it's not there. That is why wave. You will not see it like a wave. Okay, please, those who are expecting that you're going to see a wave there is no real wave. This is a way of explaining that before there was nothing and after there is nothing. Suddenly the person is there and suddenly the person is not there. Yeah? A thought is more important at that point. It's dominating. The thought is so relishing. The body mind is not there. This is not recognized as sitting on the chair. Yeah. Suppose you start eating in the middle of a knowledge session, which you should not be doing, but only the flavor of that food item is there. Knowledge is gone, ekta is gone, this person is gone, understanding is gone, everything is wiped out. Yeah. So you see that? Only one arising at a time is there. So it's best to first become aware that wave is only a way of expression. Can I see what is a wave? What she's saying? Can I see it in my direct seeing? Suddenly the person is there. Suddenly the person is not there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I still am. When the person is not, I still am. What does this mean? Oh, I am the background on which suddenly the person appears and disappears. Then there is a thought which is more important. That appears and again that disappears. Again, there is a feeling which is more important. Feeling makes me feel, oh, see, this is happening to me. Again, the person comes back. Recognize sensation or feeling is a very weak link. It's the weakest. And that propels personhood immediately. I like this, I don't like this, I'm feeling good, I'm not feeling good, this is pleasant, this is unpleasant. Immediately the person comes after the feeling. The feeling is first. Perception is inside out, remember. You will perceive the not so good feeling first, and then the person comes up and says, oh, I have an unpleasant feeling in my stomach. The person came later. First came the sensation or the feeling. Yeah, so start recognizing these nuances. Those 5 steps are very important. Very important. Yeah. So see that you recognize those, then only can you see the Vasanathmik hands come out and suddenly the person is there and then the Vasanathmik hands go back. This is a term created in the Bhagavad Gita sessions by Ekta. You cannot find it anywhere. Vasanathmik hands. You've seen those photographs of those devis, of the goddesses, Indian goddesses in the scriptures who have multiple hands. Yeah. What is the meaning of that? It is just to explain to you that you have so many vasanas. You want this, you want that, you want that, you want that, you want that. So there's this constant desiring happening. Yeah. In Sanskrit, the word is grinnati. You constantly want to grasp at something, at a thought, at a feeling, at a sensation. You think that that person, situation, or object outside is the one that is going to deliver this happy feeling, this lovely feeling, this pleasant sensation. You feel the source is outside. That is why you have Vasanathmik hands going out. Vasana is desire. I want, I want, I want, I want, I want. Vasanathmik hands, hands full of desire, wanting to grasp something. Thinking that the source of that pleasantness or that happiness is outside. That is the full meaning of Vasanathmik hands. So, the moment the person arises, it arises with these multiple hands. Do you recognize that? There is an outward going energy. There is an outward going pull. This going out at the subtle thought level itself is the Vasnatmik hands. So the Vasnatmik hands of the person. Do I recognize this?